Welcome everybody to Eldora for the Liberty Towing 305s here with United Dirt Sim Series. My name is Dave Ward. I will be bringing you the action tonight here on behalf of Pushing the Cushion Productions. This is going to be a good one. It will be interesting to see most of the season so far. It has been Most Wanted Motorsports coming through and taking control over the series, just dominating. We have had quite a few teams putting in a lot of time to try and play catch up to figure out what they are doing right and see if they have what it takes to take down the Titans, Most Wanted Motorsports. Looks like most of them are in here tonight also. So you have Craig Loudermilch, Doug Lockwood. I also think we'll be seeing Jake Greenwood as well. So it'll be interesting to see if anybody has anything for these guys. Or will they take at least two of the podium spots like they have here in the past? So far in practice right now, we've got about 4 minutes left in this first practice session. Blaine Brink in the number 21 from LGR Motorsports sitting on top of the world at the moment. In the second place, Chris the Crazy Kangaroo Jones in the number 54 from Sofa Fast Sim Sports, about 4 thousandths of a second off. 6 thousandths of a second back from Blaine is Steven Vogelsong, also a Sofa Fast Sim Sports driver. And then you have Doug Lockwood right there in the 08 machine from Most Wanted Motorsports in fourth. Fifth and sixth, also LGR Motorsports, with Austin Stern in the 75 and Trace Olson in the number 9. And then Craig Loudermilch in the 7th position in that number 11 machine from Most Wanted Motorsports. So as you can see, it is a stacked field tonight, and they are trying to hunt down Most Wanted Motorsports. And it'll be interesting to see if they can actually pull it off tonight, or if Most Wanted Motorsports will continue to dominate this 305 series here with Liberty Towing 305s and United Dirt Sim Series. I want to thank everybody for tuning in tonight. We will also be bringing you the super late models. There are only a couple weeks left here in the season, so we are trying to get through these races, bring you some non-stop action before we charge into Season 4, which should be kicking off right around the beginning of the new year as we go into 2021 for the new season with United Dirt Sim Series. Lots of changes going to be brought to you. Changes in class, also changes in rules. A lot of different changes will be made for the next season as we start the 2021 year off right. So rounding out the practice right now, still have about 2 minutes left. Track conditions are not improving, so it is kind of going downhill, just meaning that the times are not going to probably improve from what you've seen already on the board. Looks like clearly you can see from the camera angle that we are at currently that there will be multiple lines of racing here, with the low line, middle line, and also the top groove all the way out against that wall. We're going to put some music on for the last minute and 30 seconds here, and we should be good to go. We will be going to the national anthem while they do qualifying, and then we will be getting on. Not sure what you mean, Joshua Pickle. Not shareable. I don't know what that means in the chat over here. We are broadcast on YouTube. You can get the link there and share that for sure. We are working to try and get onto Facebook. We will be doing that for the new season once we get started with that. So, like I said, lots of changes coming here from United Dirt Sim Series. Hang with us. We are trying to get better each and every week and doing what we can to get that to happen. So here we go. About just under a minute left. All right, guys, looks like we are wrapping up right now with the practice session. They will be going into qualifying. Here we go. We are going to get the national anthem done, and then we will be right back here with some racing action. So here we go.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave. Thank you.
All right, guys, that's going to do it right there. We are going to see if we can find some people on the track here. Steven Vogelsong in qualifying, currently sitting on top of the board. And having some problems here with my stuff. I do apologize, guys. There we go. So there is Jake Greenwood out for his qualifying attempt. Looked like he just finished up. He is going to hold down the top spot with a 14.822. So that's going to be good enough to get it done right there for most wanted motorsports. So far, it looks like we do have a few drivers that haven't qualified yet. Alex Hanna being one of them there. Most other drivers already have their qualifying time in. So we have a minute 45 left here in qualifying. And Steven Vogelsong holding down the second spot. So that's a good sign that a lot of these teams are making forward progress. Jake Greenwood still the king of the world up there in the first spot. Steven Vogelsong from Sofa King Fast Sim Sports in the second spot. Qualifying third and fourth and fifth are all LGR Motorsports drivers. Trace Olson, Blaine Brink, and the best of the rest is Coulter West. Andrew Hansen from Sofa King Fast Sim Sports, Doug Lockwood from Most Wanted Motorsports, and then the list goes on. So, quite a few drivers, a lot of mixed things here from quite a few teams. It's definitely getting interesting to say the least, and we will be bringing you some action here in just under a minute here from Eldora and United Dirt Sim Series and the Liberty Towing 305s. Here we go. Heat race number 1. Getting ready to grid up right now here at Eldora with the Liberty Towing 305s. We are going to get after it. Starting on the pole position, row number 1 on the inside, it's going to be the 08 machine of Doug Lockwood from Most Wanted Motorsports. Outside row number 1, it's going to be the best of the rest. It's Coulter West in the number 10C from LGR Motorsports. Row number 2 on the inside, also from LGR Motorsports, it's Trace Olson in the number 9 car. Jake Greenwood, your fastest qualifier, in that number 4th spot. Outside row number 2 in the number 43 Rocket Ship from Most Wanted Motorsports. Row number 3 on the inside, LGR Motorsports driver Austin Stern in the 75X. Outside of him, it's Anthony, where are my freaking donuts at? In the number 29 car from Sofa King Fast Sim Sports. Row number 4 on the inside, it's I Don't Have Time for You, Barry McCockiner. Here he is from Vanderpool Racing, Hayden Harvey in the number 55. Outside row number 4, it's Alex Showtime Hannah in the number 17 car from Sofa King Fast Sim Sports. And that is going to do it for heat race number 1. They will be rolling out here shortly, and we will be rocking and rolling. Little controversy last night with one of the moves that was made in the 360 race between Hayden Harvey and Barry McCockiner. So a little bit of bad blood there. They'll be bringing that to the track next week, and we'll have to watch and see how that works out. Hayden Harvey from Vanderpool Racing starting in that 7th position. Looks like Alex Hanna not going to make the start, so that's too bad for him, unfortunately. Not sure what happened there. So Doug Lockwood going to bring him down to the green flag here in heat race number 1 at Eldora. Most Wanted Motorsports, like I said, has been dominating this 305 series. It will be interesting to see if they can hold off the pack and continue to dominate the way they have been. I do believe we will be going green flag racing this time out of 4. Lockwood getting ready, Coulter West right there with him. The top 4 all ready. These gladiators are ready to enter the arena, and here they come. Pace truck is off. Green flag is out. We are racing here at Eldora with the Liberty Towing 305s for United Dirt Sim Series. Doug Lockwood going to take over that early lead. Coulter West dropping back to 3rd, but teammate Trace Olson in the number 9 car holding down the 2nd position. Your top qualifier, Jake Greenwood, settling in, trying to figure out which line is going to work best. These drivers race with each other in multiple classes and put tons of time together, so they know each other's driving style. They know where each other likes to run. It looks like right now, Jake Greenwood is definitely known for running on the bottom side, and the other drivers are trying to emulate that line, see if they can find that same grip that he does. So he's going to go up top shelf. He's going to try and make the pass here on Coulter West. Going into turn number 3, they are still side by side. Drag race down the front straightaway. Doug Lockwood trying to pull away. Now Jake Greenwood with one notch in his belt looking for another. He sets his sights on Trace Olson. Doug Lockwood out front with about 2 car lengths or so over Trace Olson. Jake Greenwood coming on fast now, though. Trace Olson feeling the pressure right there. He can feel that dog breathing down his neck right there. He is on the hunt. trying to keep his momentum up. These are momentum-based cars here in the 305s. So the more that you scrub off speed and the more that you're not smooth, you will slow down. Jake Greenwood, smooth as silk with most of the moves that he makes. There he goes down the inside like a surgeon. He is going to cut the wound wide open on Trace Olson and go for it. He has it coming out of turn number 4 as they work down the front straightaway. Trace Olson trying to battle back on the outside, running that mid-line. Now he's going to try and cross over, hoping to take that line from Jake Greenwood. Let's see if that affects Greenwood at all. Greenwood goes up top now. He's going to get the momentum to slingshot around Trace Olson. We are on our final lap. Doug Lockwood likes what he sees. He is sitting there waiting to take that heat race number 1 win. Greenwood going to get second with the drag race to the start-finish line. Coulter West, something broke in that car, out into the catch fence right after the start-finish line. So that is going to do it for the first heat race. We are rolling right into heat race number 2. Here we go. Heat race number 2, taking to the pit road right now. They're all getting gridded up. Let's see who we have here in this one. Starting on the pole position, we call him the Crazy Kangaroo. It is Chris Jones in the number 54 car from Sofa King Fast Sim Sports. Outside row number 1, we came up with a new nickname for him because last night in the 360s, he was bouncing all over the place off of all the cars in the back, unfortunately, when he got into a wreck. So he is now Andrew, the Pinball Wizard Hansen, in the number 2 car from Sofa King Fast Sim Sports. Inside row number 2 from LGR Motorsports, it is Blaine Professor X Brink in the number 21 car. Rocking a new paint scheme tonight. I think it says thanks mom and dad on the top roof there. So always messing around right there. Steven Vogelsong, we call him the Wrecking Ball in the number 47 from Sofa King Fast Sim Sports. Row number 3 on the inside from Brad Lamberson Racing BLR. It is Joshua Pickle Pickell in the number 33 machine. Starting outside row number 3 in the 6th position in the number 11 car, it is Craig Loudermilch from Most Wanted Motorsports. Rounding out the field in the number 97, it is Jason Stanton. So he is going to have some room to move up through the field there for Jason Stanton. Pace car is off. We are going to go green flag racing. It is out on the track right now. Here we go at Eldora. Chris Jones taking over the early lead right there. The Crazy Kangaroo trying to get checked out as quickly as possible. 3 wide for second place with Blaine, Professor X Brink, Steven Vogelsong, and Andrew Hansen. Hansen going to hold on to third. Now he is battling down on the inside of Blaine Brink. Woo! Little contact there as Hansen slides up the track. Hansen going to hold down the second position now. Vogelsong getting into Brink as well. Maybe we should call Blaine Brink the Pinball Wizard because he is getting roughed up out there. Wow. Blaine Brink puts it in the wall. I think out of frustration. Pulls it into the pits. He got kind of worked over there by quite a few drivers, unfortunately. Chris Jones out front right now, the Crazy Kangaroo, getting it done. He's got about 2 to 3 car lengths. He has been putting in a ton of time here in these sprint cars as well as the Pro 4s and also super late models. Being over there in Australia, he has been on lockdown through the whole pandemic, and you can tell he is getting fast. Craig Loudermilch now up into that third position. for Most Wanted Motorsports. So Loudermilk's trying to continue on right where his team left off in that heat race number 1. And he is reeling in the top 2 right now. 4 laps to go for Jones, Hansen, and Loudermilk. Then we go Vogelsong, Piquel, and Stanton. Loudermilk looking for anything that he can find. Any little bit of grip that the other guys might have missed. So just a little bit of meat on the bone so he can reel these top 2 drivers in as he works down a little bit lower on a modified slider line. It looks like here in this 305. Like I said, you have to keep the momentum up. So rather than chopping his corners, he looks like he's flowing with the way the cushion is rolling nicely. Loudermilk trying to reel him in here on the last lap. Right now it's still Jones and the little bobble there from Hansen putting the right rear up into the wall, just brushing it slightly. Might have knocked a little bit of something, or maybe knocked some sense into him. I don't know, but he's going to hold on for second. So Jones with the win, Hansen in second, Loudermilk in third, Vogelsong fourth, Piquel fifth. We are entering the warm-up right now. Here we go. I'm going to throw the running order up on the screen. We are going to crank some tunes. Hope all is well for everybody out there in TV land. Hello, Patricia Payne. I am doing well. Hope you are doing the same. We have some nonstop action here at Eldora. All right, guys, that is going to do it for our warm-up. Jake Greenwood, Doug Lockwood. So right there, Most Wanted Motorsports going to the top of the board once again as we get ready for the main event. This is going to be interesting to see, like I said, if anybody has anything for Most Wanted Motorsports or if they are going to continue dominating. We are going to jump right into it right now. Here we go. You wanted the best, you got UDSS. Here we go. Liberty Towing 305s here at Eldora. Starting on the pole position for this main event, it is Doug Lockwood in the 08 machine from Most Wanted Motorsports. Outside row number 1, it's going to be Chris the Crazy Kangaroo Jones and the number 54 from Sofa King Fast Sim Sports. Row number 2, also from Most Wanted Motorsports, it's Jake Greenwood in that number 43 rocket ship. Keep an eye on him, folks. Outside row number 2, it's Andrew the Pinball Wizard Hansen in that number 2 car from Sofa King Fast Sim Sports. Row number 3 on the inside from LGR Motorsports, it's Trace Olson in the number 9. Outside in the number 11 car, it is Craig Loudermilch from Most Wanted Motorsports. Row number 4, it's the best of the rest. It's Coulter West on the inside in the 10C from LGR. And outside of him is going to be Steven Vogelsong in the number 47 from Sofa King. Row number 5 on the inside, also from Sofa King Fast Sim Sports, it's Anthony. I need to slow down in the Pro 4s because I might beat Dave in the number 29 machine. And Joshua Pickle Pickell in the number 33 from Brad Lamberson Racing. Row number 6 on the inside, it's the 75X of Austin Stern from LGR Motorsports. Outside row number 6 is going to be Jason Stanton in the number 97. Sponsored by Full Send. Row number 7 on the inside, it's Hayden. Can I throw a right rear to Barry McCockiner in the 55 from Vanderpool Racing? And Blaine Professor X Brink in the number 21. We are green flag racing right now with Most Wanted Motorsports out front. Here we go. Doug Lockwood trying to continue on from his heat race. He already has about 3 car lengths on Jake Greenwood. Let's see if he can hold him off. They are teammates, but they are always battling for the wins. When the green flag drops, the teamwork stops. So here we go. Let's see. All these drivers are chasing podium finishes. As it stands right now, we have Doug Lockwood out front in the 08 machine. The number 54, Jake Greenwood in the second spot, the number 43, and the number 54 of Chris Jones in third. A little bit further back in the field, you have the best of the rest, Coulter West, and the number 10 car battling with Trace Olson right there for the 4th position. Trace trying to find something to get around his teammate there. Then we go back to Steven Vogelsong in 6th in that number 47 car. And the other Most Wanted Motorsports teammate in the number 11, Craig Loudermilch. Flashing back up front here, let's see. It looks like Most Wanted Motorsports checking out once again. 6 laps of 30 in the books. 24 laps to go. Lots of racing, lots of time. Jake Greenwood trying to reel in your race leader, Doug Lockwood, in that 08 machine. Chris Jones in that number 54 from Sofa King Fast Sim Sports, still holding down the 3rd position, but he's got a lot of guys back there that are hungry for the podium as well, because it's pretty awesome doing a race interview with me. So, that's what they're battling for, of course. Can't be for, points or anything for the end of the season. Here we go. Doug Lockwood still out front. Working lap number 9 right now. Jake Greenwood searching all over the track. Lockwood kind of looking down low. Now Jake running almost like a modified slider line. starting high and cutting low, kind of what it would call like a diamond, diamonding the corners. So that is kind of interesting to see him doing that. Not something typically that we see, but you know, he searches for wherever the race line is, and he is trying to find something that Doug Lockwood hasn't found yet, so that he can take over this lead right now with 20 laps to go, 10 laps in the books. Here we go. It is warming up right there. Jake Greenwood getting one hell of a run down on that inside line where he likes to be. Now Doug Lockwood looking low, Greenwood looking high. Let's see. I think he's setting him up for 1 and 2 down here. Nope. He's going to stay up high. So while that is simmering, we are going to check back in the field here. Look at this. Chris Jones holding down the 3rd position. Coulter West right there within striking distance. Trace Olson not too far behind there in the number 9 car, holding down the top 5 right now. And then you've got Vogelsong in tow in the number 47, sitting in 6th. 7th is going to be Austin Stern. 8th is Craig Loudermilch. 9th is Anthony Goyette. So Goyette looking to move up here. He has had a few rough sprint car finishes lately, and really looking to make his way up towards the front of the field. Looks like he's having a great run tonight, sitting in the top 10. Check this out, though. Blaine Brink coming from way back in the field. I think he was almost dead last in that number 21 car. He is all the way up to the 10th position right now. So he is on the move, on the hunt. Battle for the lead still. It is Doug Lockwood with about 5 car lengths. Jake Greenwood closing the gap here and there. But Lockwood able to pull away and stretch out. Uh-oh, that is not something the Most Wanted Motorsports was looking forward to, but everybody else behind him was. Chris Jones now will be able to pull back up to Most Wanted Motorsports, as well as Coulter West and the rest of the crew back there in tow. Patricia Payne rooting for you, Coulter West, so you better get on it. Let's see. So far right now, once again, every Monday night seems to be Most Wanted Monday nights here in the Liberty Towing 305. They have that program on lockdown and showing what makes them pretty awesome here with United Dirt Sim Series and dominating this 305 field. So we're just past halfway right now, 14 laps to go here in the Liberty Towing 305s. We are getting them re-racked, restacked, and ready to rock and roll here at Eldora. It will be interesting to see how this one plays out. Short of Most Wanted Motorsports making a mistake and putting it in the wall, I don't know if anybody else has anything for them. Jake Greenwood with a little bit of a slow restart there. Oh! Caution back out on the field. Deeper in the field, it looked like Andrew Hansen might have gotten some contact. Anthony Goyette off the track. Loudermilch slow. So let's go back on Andrew Hansen here and see if we can figure out what happened here with the instant replay. Off the start, oh, Joshua Piquel gets up into Loudermilch, gives him the old right rear. That jammed everybody up. So unfortunately, it looked like Joshua Piquel right there might have broke loose. Watch us restart here. And the green number 33 there. Gets a pretty good restart. Goes in and just wasn't able to hold it down. Unfortunately, Got Hayden Harvey and Andrew Hansen there with him. So the caution came out and did allow Chris Jones to take over that second position just where the scoring loops are in the track. Whoever is ahead when that caution comes out, iRacing scores you that way. Jake Greenwood did have a little bit slower of a restart. He was starting to gain his momentum back, and then unfortunately that caution flag came out. So right now it is scoring Chris Jones in the second position. Doug Lockwood still out front. That's going to bump Greenwood back to third. Coulter West in fourth. Trace Olson fifth. Sixth is going to be Steven Vogelsong. Here we go. We're green flag racing at Eldora. Doug Lockwood with one hell of a restart there. Battle now is going to be for second position. Once Jake Greenwood gets all of those ponies wound up here. Chris Jones only has a gerbil. Let's see what he can do with it. Jake Greenwood driving around on the inside. Chris Jones trying to keep that momentum up on the high side. Greenwood just taking it right back. Now Chris Jones with the undercut. Let's see what he can do here. If he can bring it back up. Looks like he's going to... Oh! That was close. He did hold it down to make sure that he didn't take Jake Greenwood's nose off. Greenwood now goes high off. Whoa! Look at that move. Bounces off the wall, comes back down across the track under Jones, and takes the position from him. It was like he was just driving like it was a ballistic missile there. That was crazy to see that line, and it worked. So now Jake Greenwood back up into that second position, but he has a ways to go to chase down Doug Lockwood out in the lead right now. Jones and Coulter West going to be battling right here for that third position to see who can get on the podium. With 7 laps to go, West making a move on the inside as they battle through 3 and 4. Coming down onto the front straightaway, it's a drag race. Chris Jones going to have it so far. West comes up in front. Jones with the undercut. Tries to bring it down around the inside. And he's going to take back over the third position. Now West going to try and take his hand at running that inside line. Steven Vogelsong coming up through the field as well, sitting in that 47. He is being shown in the 6th position, trying to break into top 5 right now, working on Trace Olson. 5 laps to go. 0.6 of a second separate your leaders. Oh no, we have another caution flag out on the field. Let's see. Looks like Austin Stern possibly. Let's see what happened with him. He was running pretty decent here. Blaine Brink. Oh, he got a little bit of contact there. Tried gathering it up. Let's see what happens here. Piquel trying to avoid Brink. Ends up getting Stern and Brink. So rough night for Piquel. Looks like he is having some issues here in the 305s. Unfortunately, that's going to put Austin Stern as well as Blaine Brink back towards the pack. It looks like Brink might have put it up on the trailer. He is back in the pits as well as Anthony Goyette. So bummer to see Anthony down in there when he was running in that top 10. Flashing back here to the front, we are getting them re-racked and ready to go here at Eldora for a 4-lap shootout. It'll be interesting to see. Doug Lockwood did not want to see that caution flag come out because he had quite a few car lengths over Jake Greenwood, and now that is all vanished with this caution flag. Coulter West and Chris Jones super happy that the caution flag came out because now they are closer up to the leaders there, and I guarantee for the next 4 laps you are going to see them battling for that final podium position in the 3rd position. Let's see if Chris Jones has anything for Jake Greenwood here when we go back on this restart. Most Wanted Motorsports dominating once again. I apologize, I was slightly behind on the broadcast. There we go. So there is the restart. We didn't miss a lot. Jake Greenwood trying to get it wound back up. 3 laps to go. Coming down onto the front straight. Cross the start-finish line with 2 laps. Jake Greenwood all the way down against the wall. Here we go. It is heating up right now for the 3rd position. Looks like Andrew Hansen got into the wall a little bit there, unfortunately. And he's going to drop back slightly. 3-car battle for 3rd position. Coulter West has it currently. We are on the final lap as we are working down through 3 and 4. Now Chris Jones takes it back over. Coulter West going to try. 3-car battle for it. Jones going to hold on to it. Coulter West loses by 0.03 of a second, finishing in that 4th position. His teammate Trace Olson right there. So 3 wide as they were coming across the stripe, with Jones taking home that final podium position, coming home 3rd. Great job tonight for Most Wanted Motorsports, taking home the top 2 spots. Chris Jones from Sofa King Fast Sim Sports for bringing home 3rd. We are going to get some driver interviews. Can't wait to see what they say here. This should be a good one, actually. There was some great racing there, back and forth. So we are getting them lined up here. And they should be jumping over into Discord, and we will get some driver interviews here. And looks like our winner's in here. He's ready for his interview, but we're going to do him last here. Taking home 3rd place tonight in the number 54, the Crazy Kangaroo, Chris Jones from Sofa King Fast Sim Sports. How's it going, man?
Pretty good. Pretty damn good.
That had to feel good.
I'll take 3rd.
It looked like you had one hell of a battle there for anything that you could get done, on the track. It looked like there was some very close racing for you guys. You even had a little bit of stuff for Most Wanted Motorsports tonight.
I thought I was going to get, what's his name, Jake, on that last restart. But we both went low. I had the run on him, but we both went low. So he blocked me. I had to check up, ran back high. If we went different lines, it would have been, I don't know. It would have been a bit closer. But they were going to win anyway. They're too quick. I don't know what they do, but they're too quick.
They are fast, for sure. Well, I tell you, man, it was awesome watching you guys battle. There was 3. You guys went 3 wide coming down the front straightaway there on the last lap, for 3rd place. What were your thoughts? Were your thoughts to stay on the high side and try and just win the drag race with the momentum, with these being such a momentum-based car?
When I went back under Coulter in 3 and 4, I knew he was going to turn back under me once I slid up on him. So I just drove in front of him and blocked, and hope I blocked him and got the right spot on the track to block him. Otherwise, he was going to get me 100%, but he had to check up, so he didn't run me over. So it worked. It was good.
Absolutely, man. Well, I tell you what, it was awesome watching you battle for the 3rd position there. Like I said, you even had some bright spots where you were chasing down Greenwood and able to run with him, and man, they kill it, bro. They are on it. But you did one hell of a job tonight putting it on the podium. Is there anybody you'd like to thank who helped get you out here tonight?
Redline Racing. Who else we got? Jessup Logistics, Speedworld Hobbies, Sofa King Fast Sim Sports, and Goyette Trucking.
Absolutely.
And you guys.
Well, I tell you what, man, it's awesome having you be part of the league, as well as our team and everything. And I can't wait to see. I was talking earlier in the broadcast about how much time you've been able to put in during the pandemic and everything, and how much you've improved and gotten faster. And it seems like you're right there, close, man. You're within striking distance of these guys here in the 305s, and improving every week in the sprint cars, and unfortunately the Pro 4s also. I haven't found
Yeah,
anything you
very
haven't
close.
been able to run yet, so if they put mopeds in iRacing, maybe I can beat you in those. But
Yeah,
great
I don't have my
job, man.
chances on them.
Absolutely, brother. Well, it was good talking to you, man. And you'll be out here in the super lates also, right?
Yes, super late's very soon. Half
Awesome.
an hour from now, I'll be there.
Sounds good, brother. Well, hopefully we're doing another interview with you then.
Yep,
All right, that is Chris
hopefully.
Jones in the number 54 from Sofa King Fast Sim Sports, taking home third place tonight. Coming in second in that 43 rocket ship from Most Wanted Motorsports, it's Jake Greenwood. Man, what does it take to beat you guys?
Geez, I don't know. That
They're
Doug
I
was
tell you
gone.
what, man, I know that my team in particular has been putting in a lot of time to try and figure out, besides the skill, obviously, what it is that goes on with the race program over at Most Wanted Motorsports, because you guys are just annihilating the competition in the 305s.
Yeah, and that they are tough. They're kind of different from 360s and 410s, but really, I think the icing on the cake there for Doug was putting that new wheel on today, getting a couple laps in, and getting used to it, and I think that's all she wrote now.
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
Uh-oh. I said, when the green flag drops, the teamwork stops, because although you might be, telling each other where you're at on track or something like that, everybody's chasing the W.
I want to beat him just as bad as he wants to beat me, and I'm sure this is couldn't be happier. He thinks, man, that's all I needed was a new wheel. He's probably thinking, man, I should have got this thing a long time ago.
All right? Well, hey, man, you can't take anything away from me. That move that you made where Chris Jones was underneath you. You went all the way up to the wall. It looked like your right rear just brushed the wall, and the run you got coming down the hill to cross over underneath him, inches from his bumper, was absolutely insane. I can't wait for you to go back and watch that on the broadcast, because wow, like it was pretty awesome. I was like, is he going to clear him? And you did. I mean, you might have been able to slide a few sheets of paper in between your bumpers, uh, but you did. And holy hell, you drug him. I mean, you just blew his doors off when you passed him.
Yeah, we'll say that that was on purpose, but really that wasn't the intention at all. It was kind of like, ah, man, I got in the wall, and then it was like, you know what? Just ride it out, of course, hitting Chris and see
Well,
what happens, I guess. And
you know what? Sometimes it's okay to have a little whiskey throttle.
yeah,
You know?
yeah, just the way I had to get off the wall. I mean, it can be done driving down the huge banking at Eldora. It can be done, and that wasn't the intention. But once I kind of hit it and I had to turn the car to get it off, it was like, well,
Here we go.
it's right there. Buckle up.
Hold
Here we
my
go.
beer.
We're
Buckle
going.
up,
Yep.
Buttercup. We're on our way.
Yep.
There you go. Well, man, like I said, Most Wanted Motorsports just dominating the 305s, and you guys are doing a great job, and we're super glad to have you guys be a part of United Dirt Sim Series, and keep these guys chasing you every week, huh?
Yeah, it was only a matter of time till Doug got back in the winner's circle there, and I'm sure Craig will be up here again. But I think the only one we're missing is Joey, right?
Yeah,
Joey hasn't got in here. Well, he needs to get back on it. I think stats don't lie. He's missed a couple of these races, and he's the only one who hasn't been in here. So you gotta make every race. I
yeah,
don't
you
know.
kind of do.
Stats don't
Just
lie.
saying. Yeah. Well,
So
I tell you what, it's awesome watching you guys run and then rooting for the underdogs just to see, you know, if anybody has anything for you. And once again, you guys drove away with this one. Like you were in a different zip code, it seemed like. So,
Yeah, Chris Jones though. I don't know. Yeah, I know Doug was pretty pumped to see him go by me on that restart. He's thinking, oh yeah, that'll slow Jake down for a little while. I was thinking,
oh
dang it,
yeah. Every time
because
that
now I gotta
caution flag out,
work.
he had to be like, "Oh man."
Yeah, that killed me because I knew he had me on the inside on that start. I was like, oh, this is gonna suck, and had to work a few laps to get around him, and not easy.
Nope. And Doug's just smiling all the way to the front,
Oh yeah.
or all the way away from you, I should say.
Oh yeah, he'll
So,
talk about, oh, I hated to see that yellow for you, but the whole time he's thinking, yes.
yes. Yeah, but I mean, when the caution comes out, he loses his lead also. So,
Yeah, that's true.
you
I
know,
don't think he was too worried about it.
no,
He was a
you
rocket ship.
guys, yeah, both of you had rocket ships tonight. So, I don't know what kind of special sauce you're putting on the tires or what booster you're putting in your fuel, but holy crap, you guys are gone.
Coca-Cola, man.
Is that it?
They sell it at the gas station.
There you go. Uh-huh. Well, hey man, who would you like to thank who helped get you out here tonight?
Most wanted motorsports guys, always racing with them. It's a good time, and I like to see them do well. And definitely Jessup Logistics, Design Metal Art, right on the back stretch in Knoxville. If you're around there for the Nationals or anytime you're in town, check them out. They got cool stuff. You might want to take something home. Uh, let's see, Double D Designs for the race car, and Pushing the Cushion Productions for awesome broadcast.
Absolutely, brother. Well, you probably, I don't think I've seen you run a super late model yet, so you probably
I
won't be in.
did
Are you going to run this
did do
week?
one. Where is it at?
Here?
Because I'm pretty worthless.
Eldoral.
I might have to give it a try. I tried at I think it was Lima Land, and I was doing all right. I think a tire ended up getting me or something, and I spun
Yeah, that
around and had to
happens.
restart in the back, and it just bends you out of shape. I might have to give it a try. We'll see.
Well, there you go. We're going to be running them about a half hour, so maybe we'll be seeing Jake Greenwood coming out for the super late models. Coming home second tonight from Most Wanted Motorsports. Take it easy, bud.
Thank you. See you later.
With the win from Most Wanted Motorsports, the king tonight, the best of everyone, Doug Lockwood. I heard the only reason that you won tonight was because you got a new wheel.
It's a big part of it, man. My G29 broke last week, so I went ahead and emptied the bank account and ordered one of those nice fancy Fanatec wheels.
Oh, yeah. Which one did you get?
2.5.
There you go, man. Great wheel, for sure.
It was good. I got a couple of little practice sessions in earlier after I got it all mounted up, and man, what a difference.
Oh, yeah. Yep, there's a reason why it says hello realism, goodbye toys when you open the box. Because it is definitely different. Man, I
I
tell
paid
you what.
overnight shipping to get that damn thing. I had to chase the FedEx guy around town to get it for
Oh,
today.
wow. Wow, that's funny. Well, once again, you guys were absolutely dynamite and complete rocket ships checking out from the field. How was the race tonight? I mean, did you feel like Jake had anything for you?
I kept waiting for him there. Like I could see him and my relative, like just kind of hanging in there, and I was waiting for it to slick off a little bit because that's usually what happens to me is when it slicks off, kind of lose a feel for it, and I just never lost that feel tonight. Held on to it and was definitely pretty happy when Chris Jones went in between us, and just wanted to hit my marks and not mess up.
Well, and I think that's a huge part of being fast is being consistent, and it seemed like you guys were ultra consistent, just like you are every week. But I did notice that there towards the early part of the race, you guys were kind of looking for lines, and you would go low in one set of corners where Jake would go high. Was it just trying to find any advantage that you could over the other driver?
Nah, Eldora is like a weird track. It's funny because Jake used to really struggle here, and he runs my setup, and then I've kind of got away from it, and then I was like, Jake, you just send me my setup back. So just kind of getting back and looking at the track when it makes that change from the tacky to slick, it kind of changes itself up a little bit. So you got to be willing to kind of move around for a few laps during that transition to find it and then settle back in.
Gotcha. Well, I mean, whatever that magic spell is that you guys have going in the 305s here, you keep everybody chasing you guys every week, and that's the way to do it, I think. Last time I checked.
That's what we want, but like I said last week, the competition gets harder and harder every week. Obviously, I mean, I didn't qualify worth it. You know what? So I got lucky, I guess. I fell into the invert. Qualifying was super tight there from first to last. And I just didn't have the speed, I guess. Still need to practice a little bit more with the wheel. But when it got slicked off a little bit there in the main event, that was what I was practicing on earlier. And I guess that's what I felt a little more comfortable. So I got lucky starting on the pole and able to stay out in front of everyone.
Well, it was awesome watching all the racing on the track, and you guys for checking out. Who would you like to thank? Who helped get you out here, man?
And I got to thank Beaver Solar Panel, Double D Designs, obviously the Butt Snorkeler. He's got to make his appearance weekly. And then pushing the cushion for the broadcast and UDSS for the league. I think we got one more week, don't we?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. See if we can close out strong in Knoxville, I believe.
Yes, it is at Knoxville. So it will be interesting, and that will be the season finale. So it should be interesting. But you guys are going to be doing okay in points, I'm sure. So be running for some wins.
Track.
There you go. I don't know. I think that's most Wanted Motorsports' favorite tracks, isn't it? I know.
Yeah,
I
know
Jake
about
feels,
anyone else, but I love Knoxville.
Oh, I thought Jake, from running with him in the past, it seemed like he was always fairly comfortable there. So
we don't care about Jake.
Oh, we don't? Okay.
No, he wanted to talk a little trash earlier. I got to give it back, but I do got to thank the Most Wanted guys. I wouldn't be here without them. But it's been fun, and hopefully I can continue to hear his sadness when he finishes behind me next week.
Absolutely, brother. Well, take it easy, and we will see you then.
All right, man. Thanks.
Yep. Doug Lockwood with the win from Most Wanted Motorsports. That's going to do it for us, folks. We will be right back with you here in about 25 minutes or so for the super late models here at Eldora as well. So make sure you tune in for that one. Want to thank everybody for tuning in and watching this episode of the Liberty Towing 305s here at Eldora, and we should be seeing some great racing coming at you here soon. So if we don't see you for the super lates, we will see you next Sunday night, and it will be great. Take care, everybody. Have a great night.